What if I told you that one of the most powerful forces for change, for growth, and for deep spiritual connection already exists within you? We often think of energy in terms of what we eat, how much we sleep, or how we feel after a workout. But there's a deeper, more profound energy source that many of us have been taught to misunderstand or even ignore. This is our sexual energy. It's not just about the physical act of intimacy. It is the fundamental creative force of the universe, flowing through each and every one of us. It is the energy of life itself. Think of it as the raw, creative power that brings forth new ideas, ignites our passions, and fuels our desire to connect with others and with the world. This energy is pure life force. It's the same energy that blossoms a flower, that pulls the tides, that creates stars in the cosmos. In our bodies, it shows up as our vitality, our creativity, and our drive. For centuries, spiritual traditions have called it by different names: prana, chi, kundalini. They all point to the same truth. This potent energy is the engine of our existence. Society has often placed layers of shame, guilt, and confusion around this topic, causing us to suppress it or express it unconsciously. But when we start to see it as a natural, sacred, and powerful part of who we are, we unlock the potential to use it for so much more than we ever imagined. Imagine a powerful river flowing through you. When this river is blocked or dammed up, it can cause stagnation, frustration, and a feeling of being stuck in life. You might feel a lack of inspiration, a sense of disconnection, or a general dullness. However, when you allow this river to flow freely and consciously direct its course, it can irrigate every area of your life. It can bring vibrancy to your relationships, clarity to your mind, and a deep sense of purpose to your heart. Understanding your sexual energy is the first step toward becoming the conscious creator of your life, using this innate power to build the reality you truly desire. It is a gift, not something to be feared. So let's reframe our perspective together. Let's move away from the limited, often negative view of sexual energy and embrace a more expansive, holistic understanding. This energy is not good or bad. It is simply energy. The real question is, what will you do with it? Will you let it control you through unconscious urges and fleeting pleasures, or will you learn to harness it as a powerful tool for your personal and spiritual evolution? By seeing it as a sacred current within, you begin the journey of reclaiming a vital part of yourself, a part that holds the key to unlocking your highest potential and deepest joy. Now that we see this energy as a life force, how do we actually use it for something more, for spiritual growth? The key is in a process called transmutation, or transformation. This isn't about suppressing or denying your desires. It's about elevating them. Think of it like this. Raw crude oil is a powerful substance, but it's messy and has limited use. However, when you refine that oil, you can turn it into fuel that can power a car, a plane, or even a rocket ship. Your sexual energy is that raw, potent substance. When you learn to refine it, you can fuel your spiritual journey, achieving higher states of consciousness, creativity, and connection. This process of elevation takes the raw energy that is typically concentrated in the lower parts of our body and guides it upward. In many wisdom traditions, this is visualized as moving energy up the spine through different energy centers, often called chakras. When this energy reaches the higher centers, the heart, the throat, the mind, it transforms. The raw desire for physical connection can become a boundless feeling of unconditional love for all beings. The intense passion can be channeled into creating a beautiful piece of art, starting a meaningful project, or finding innovative solutions to problems. It's the same energy, just expressed at a higher frequency. This is why many of the world's greatest thinkers, artists, and spiritual leaders throughout history have spoken about the importance of managing this life force. They understood that when this creative energy is not wasted or unconsciously scattered, it can be focused like a laser beam to achieve extraordinary things. It can enhance your meditation, making it deeper and more insightful. It can open your heart, allowing you to experience profound empathy and compassion. It can even bring a new level of clarity and intuition to your mind, helping you see the world and your place in it with a renewed sense of purpose and wonder. So, the invitation here is to see your sexual energy not as an end in itself, but as a means to a greater end. It is the starting point for a profound journey inward. Instead of just seeking external release, we can learn to contain, circulate, and elevate this energy within our own beings. This inner alchemy allows us to tap into a source of vitality and inspiration that is sustainable and self-generating. It's about moving from a state of seeking fulfillment outside of ourselves to finding a wellspring of peace, creativity, and spiritual connection right inside. This is the true path to unlocking your divine power. So, how do we begin this practice of energy alchemy in our daily lives? It sounds complex, but the initial steps are surprisingly simple and accessible to everyone. The first and most crucial step is conscious breathing. Your breath is the vehicle for your life force, your prana. By controlling your breath, you can directly influence the flow of energy in your body. A simple practice is to sit comfortably, close your eyes, and begin to breathe deeply into your belly. As you inhale, imagine drawing energy upward from the base of your spine. As you exhale, visualize this energy circulating throughout your body, purifying and revitalizing every cell. This simple act of mindful breathing is the foundation. The second practice is to cultivate mindfulness in moments of desire. When you feel a surge of sexual energy, instead of immediately acting on it or suppressing it, just pause. Observe the feeling without judgment. Where do you feel it in your body? What sensations arise? By simply observing it, you create a space between the impulse and your reaction. In this space, you can make a conscious choice. You can choose to breathe into the sensation and mentally redirect that energy upward, toward your heart or your mind. Imagine it fueling a creative project or filling you with a sense of love and compassion. This is not about denial. It is about conscious redirection. A third powerful tool is movement. Your body is designed to move energy, and when energy gets stuck, it can lead to frustration. Practices like yoga, tai chi, or even dancing can be incredibly effective for circulating your life force. Specific yoga poses, such as cat-cow or bridge pose, are designed to stimulate the lower energy centers and encourage the upward flow of energy along the spine. Engaging in mindful movement helps to release blockages and allows your energy to flow more freely, preventing it from stagnating and creating inner turmoil. It connects your mind and body, making you more aware of the subtle currents of energy within. Finally, engage your creative mind. This powerful energy is, at its core, creative. Give it an outlet. What are you passionate about? Is it writing, painting, gardening, cooking, or building something with your hands? Channel that intense energy into your creative pursuits. When you feel that surge, instead of letting it dissipate, pour it into your work. You will find that your creativity becomes more potent, your ideas more brilliant, and the process more fulfilling. By giving your sexual energy a higher purpose, You transform its expression from a fleeting moment of physical pleasure into a lasting legacy of beauty and innovation. The stories of this transformation are all around us. I remember a friend, a talented graphic designer, who always felt creatively blocked and perpetually restless. He felt driven by his desires, but was left feeling empty and uninspired. After learning to work with his energy through meditation and breathwork, he described a profound shift. Instead of feeling drained by his inner world, he began to feel fueled by it. He would use the moments of intense energy to sit down and create. His work became more vibrant, more soulful, and he found a deep sense of peace and purpose that had eluded him for years. He didn't eliminate his energy, he befriended it. Another powerful example is that of a woman who struggled with anxiety and a feeling of disconnection in her relationships. She always felt she was seeking validation and love from others. Through yoga and mindfulness, she began to channel her inner energy inward and upward toward her heart. She described the experience as falling in love with myself. The energy she used to seek from others, she found within. This self-love and inner fulfillment naturally radiated outward, transforming her relationships. She became a source of warmth and calm, no longer seeking, but sharing from a place of abundance. Her story shows us that this practice cultivates deep inner security. Your journey can begin today, right now, with a simple intention. The first tip is to start your day with 5 minutes of conscious breathing. Before you check your phone or rush into your tasks, simply sit and connect with your breath. Intend to honor the life force energy within you. The second tip is to practice the pause. The next time you feel a strong emotional or physical urge, take just one deep breath before you react. This single breath is your doorway to conscious choice. It is in that small gap that your power lies. You are reclaiming your ability to direct your energy, rather than being directed by it. Embracing your sexual energy as a sacred force is a path to wholeness. It's about integrating all parts of yourself, the physical, the emotional, the spiritual, into a harmonious whole. It's not about becoming someone else, but about becoming more fully you. See this energy as a gift, nurture it, respect it, and learn to wield it with wisdom and love. Your creative power is immense. Your potential for growth is limitless, and the key to unlocking it all is already flowing within you. Start this beautiful journey today, and watch as you transform your life from the inside out.